In the world of Hollywood, three names are hated more than any other actresses. One is weird, one hate white men, and one poops in the bed. Of course I'm talking about Rachel Zegler, Brie Larson, and Amber Heard. Let's start with the 22-year-old Rachel Zegler, a youthful talent who's made headlines with her roles in West Side Story, the next Hungry Games movie, and her comments about the upcoming Disney's live-action Snow White. However, her outspoken comments on social media have sparked a good deal of controversy. Next we have Brie Larson, an Academy Award-winning actress known for hating men and her role as Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Her outspoken nature and controversial remarks about straight white men have made her a divisive figure among fans. Finally we have Amber Heard, an actress who's been in the industry for over a decade. That pooped in Johnny Depp's bed. She's best known for her role in Drag into Hell and Aquaman, but it's her tumultuous personal life that's been making waves recently. Each of these actresses has made significant contributions to the film industry, or at least starred in some movies, but they've also been embroiled in massive controversy, igniting passionate debates among fans and critics alike. In this video we dive into the controversies surrounding these actresses, and ask the question, who's the worst? Please let me know in the comments who stands above the rest as the most hated actresses of all time. First up, we have Rachel Zegler, the star of Disney's live-action Snow White remake. Rachel Zegler said Rachel Zegler deserves to be paid, "If I'm gonna stand there 18 hours a day in the dress of an iconic Disney princess, I deserve to be paid for every hour that it's streamed online." With the announcement of Zegler's casting as Snow White, the internet ignited with a flurry of reactions. Some critics were quick to point out that Zegler, in their eyes, didn't match the pale complexion of the original Snow White. She said, "I just mean that it's no longer 1937, Zegler said, before adding, "She's not going to be dreaming about true love, she's going to be dreaming about becoming the leader she knows she can be." Zegler, however, defended her casting, asserting that Snow White holds a significant place in Spanish-speaking countries, and expressed pride in portraying a Latina princess. She also let everyone know she didn't like Shazam 2, the movie she was literally just in. But the controversy didn't end there. Zegler's comments about the original Snow White animation stirred the pot even further. She called the prince a stalker. Her offhand remarks, which some viewed as mockery along with changes made to the story, attracted a wave of criticism. The original cartoon came out in 1937, and very evidently so. There's a big focus on her love story with a guy who literally stalks her. Weird. So we didn't do that this time, Zegler said. Some went as far as labeling her a walking PR disaster for Disney and accused her of shaming fans of the original. "We have a different approach to what I'm sure a lot of people will assume is a love story just because we cast a guy in the movie," Zegler added. "All of Andrew's scenes could get cut, who knows? It's Hollywood, baby." Yet, there were those who stood by Zegler, voicing concern over the intensity of the backlash she was facing, despite her saying, "I was scared of the original version. I think I watched it once and never picked it up again. I'm being so serious," she said. "I watched it once, and then I went on the ride in Disney World, which was called Snow White's Scary Adventures. Doesn't sound like something a little kid would like. I was terrified of it, never revisited Snow White again." Snow White is weird, according to her. The controversy around Zegler extended beyond the Snow White remake and into the prestigious realm of the Oscars. Despite her co-leading role in West Side Story, which garnered multiple nominations, Zegler was initially not invited to the ceremony, and she was the only one that cared. No one was going to miss her. Eventually, perhaps due to the backlash, she was invited to be a presenter. So she got her way. The incident underscored the challenges faced by nominees and industry members due to the limited seating capacity and intense competition for tickets at the Oscars. Zegler's opinions and actions certainly have divided opinions, but how does she compare to the other two actresses? Next, we turn our attention to the man-hating Brie Larson, known for her role as Captain Marvel in the Marvel Cinematic Universe. Larson has made a name for herself in Hollywood, not the best name with fans, not just for her acting prowess, but also for her controversial remarks, particularly those aimed at white male critics. Her comments, which suggested that she did not care about the opinions of this demographic when it came to reviewing her films, sparked a backlash. Critics and fans alike questioned Larson's stance, arguing that it was not conducive to inclusivity and diversity, values that the film industry, and Larson herself, often made people hate her. This controversy was further fueled when Larson, in an attempt to promote fake diversity, expressed her desire for more representation in the press pool. This all made her come off as kinda racist. While her intentions were arguably selfish, her delivery was perceived by most as dismissive and divisive, causing a rift between Larson and certain sections of the audience. Well, the audience that would pay to watch her movies. Larson's controversies extend beyond her comments, however. Reports of strained relationships with her Marvel co-stars have surfaced over the years. These reports suggest a certain level of tension on the sets of the Marvel films, with some co-stars allegedly finding Larson difficult to work with. While these reports remain largely unconfirmed, they've added fuel to the fire of controversy surrounding Larson. Despite these controversies, Larson continues to get work in Hollywood, leveraging her platform to advocate for causes she wants to push down your throat. She has remained unapologetic about her comments no matter how wrong she is, standing firm in her beliefs and the need for change in the industry, or at least change as long as she gets her money. Larson's controversy is certainly noteworthy, but does it eclipse that of our final actress? Lastly, we have Amber Heard, who played Mera in DC's Aquaman. Heard's controversy is perhaps the most publicized of the trio. Her tumultuous relationship with ex-husband Johnny Depp has been the talk of tabloids and social media for years, and it's a saga that's far from over. The legal battle between the two started when Heard filed for a restraining order against Depp in May of 2016, alleging physical abuse. Depp denied the accusations, leading to a messy, drawn-out court battle that saw both parties hurling accusations of abuse at each other. The controversy took a significant turn in favor of Depp when audio recordings surfaced where Heard seemingly admitted to hitting Depp. This revelation sparked a social media movement, with fans rallying behind Depp and calling for Heard to be removed from the Aquaman sequel. Despite the social media uproar, Heard continues to maintain her innocence, and Warner Bros. Has stood by her, keeping her in the Aquaman franchise. This decision has been a point of contention for many fans who feel that the actress should face the same consequences as Depp, who lost his role as Captain Jack Sparrow in Pirates of the Caribbean due to the allegations. The impact on their careers has been significant. Depp has faced career setbacks while Heard's public image has taken a hit, with many fans vowing to boycott her films. The controversy is a stark reminder of how personal lives can become intertwined with professional ones, especially in the age of social media. Heard's controversy is arguably the most intense, but does it make her the worst? That's a question that continues to spark debate, and there is a clear answer to who is the worst or the worst. Each controversy is unique, and how one perceives the worst depends on personal beliefs, values, and the weight given to each individual's actions and words. After examining the controversies of Rachel Zegler, Brie Larson, and Amber Heard, it's clear that all three have caused quite a stir. Each actress has found herself at the heart of controversy, sparking debates and discussions on social media and beyond. Rachel Zegler, the young actress stepping into the role of Snow White in Disney's live-action remake, has faced a slew of backlash for her candid remarks on social media. Her comments about the original Snow White film and the amusement ride, as well as her demand to be paid for every hour the movie is streamed, have certainly raised eyebrows. Some have labeled her a fake feminist and a walking PR disaster for Disney, but others have defended her, expressing concern over the level of anger directed towards her. Then we have Brie Larson, who, like Zegler, has been the subject of heated online debates. Her outspokenness on issues of representation and equality in Hollywood has been met with both praise and criticism, proving that even in the realm of superhero films, controversy is never far behind. Finally, Amber Heard's controversies are of a different nature, involving legal battles and personal conflicts that have spilled out into the public eye. Her ongoing legal disputes with ex-husband Johnny Depp have made headlines worldwide, casting a shadow over her acting career. These controversies have undeniably impacted the careers and public perception of Zegler, Larson, and Heard. While some believe that their actions and comments have tarnished their images, others argue that they have used their platforms to address important issues and spark necessary conversations. While it's not our place to judge who's the worst, one thing is certain. Controversy is no stranger to Hollywood. As always, we invite you to form your own opinions based on the information presented. But honestly, Amber pooped in the bed, so I think she stands tall as the absolute worst of all time. Don't forget to subscribe to keep up with all the Hollywood low cows.